Libra, welcome to I Am the Monad Tarot. Let's ring our bell, Libra. All right. Thank you so much for choosing me and trusting me with your reading. And I certainly hope and pray that all is well, Libra. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes, your birthday wishes. Let's get started here with this reading for you. Come on over to become a member here at I Am the Monad Tarot, where we have members only videos as well as early access to videos, Libra. Get you some good shuffles in. And we will begin. I'll be doing your reading from the Divine Celestial Tarot. All right, give you a nice three-way split. All right, Libra. Let's get into it for Libra. All right, let's see what we have here. You know I'm looking for my glasses. I always try to make sure I have everything over here. Sometimes I mess it up. I always forget my glasses. All right, Libra. Let's see what's happening, okay? Something is off balance, okay? No give and take in a situation, okay? Maybe you're dealing with someone. I feel like you're dealing with someone. Let me see. Yeah. Maybe this person presented themselves to you as an abundant being, okay? But I feel like they probably presented themselves to you as someone, if you were to get involved with them, have a relationship with them, whatever kind of relationship, whether it be romantic, friendship, some kind of interaction, bonding, I'm hearing, okay, that you would be blessed, okay, that you would have some reward just from their, presence in your life. Okay. But it's shown here, it's proven here, this person is not who they said they were. Or you haven't got no rewards out of it. You haven't got no benefits out of it. Okay. Now I'm not saying that that's what. Well, I was gonna say I'm not saying that that's what a friendship should be about, but you should get some benefits out of being in a relationship with a person. But I feel like this person presented themselves to you as though that I don't know, maybe there was the great and mighty one or whatever, and if you would be friends with them, or maybe, I don't know, it could be a job, maybe work for them, okay, whatever the case, that there would be some benefit and reward, and there hasn't been, and I'm hearing, and there's not going to be, okay. I feel like they tried to make it out like it was some kind of like win-win situation. Like, how could you lose? I'm the great and mighty one, this, that, and other. Usually, like, a person doesn't have to tell you, okay, who and what they are verbally. That's usually like a red flag. Okay. I mean, every now and then you do, because people want to play you, and sometimes, whatnot. Sometimes people want to play you and mistreat you and misalign you and treat you like you small. So sometimes you do have to let people know, I'm not that person. I'm not low down and trifling and grimy. My shit is A1. Sometimes you have to do that. Okay. But in generally speaking, it's like, a person doesn't have to do that. It's seen. What they bring to the table is seen. Okay. If people just take the time to observe, like they always say, consider the source one way or the other, whether it's in the positive or the negative. Always consider the source. Okay. How somebody gonna tell you they can make you shine, and they can make you, I don't know, a movie star or whatever, and they live in no name, some little no-name town where they're not doing anything, and they ain't even signed up with the local talent agency. I mean, they can't show you nothing. Who do you know? What connections do you have that could get me there? And if you can get me there, then I gather that's the field that you work in, would be a question. If it is, how come you're not there? Why are you in this little child not doing anything toward that? Now, if they tell you I can get you in, to play at the local elementary school, that's different. And I feel like, I don't know about you, Libra, because I feel like it's a community here. Okay. And I feel like you might be part of this community or this group. And I'm not saying it's no evil group or nothing like that, but I feel like you might be part of this group. Okay. I just feel like people here the group, the community, did not weigh in the balances here what was being said to them. Okay. I'm the great mighty star and blah, 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 blah. Okay. And now I feel like people are looking at this person sideways. And I'm hearing the community is dysfunctional. Okay. I don't know, maybe it always was, but it damn sure is now. It might even be breaking up. People might be walking away from one another. Now, I don't know if this is a organization, a group of friends, the church group, the neighborhood community, or what. Okay, but whatever it is, a family, I feel like people are moving away from this. Okay, or it's falling apart. Yeah. Okay. And I feel like one reason they're walking away from it because they see that there was no benefit here. There was nothing to come out of this. Maybe this person put this group together. Okay. And it looks like people are walking away. The community is falling apart. People are walking away because they're not getting anything out of this. It's like a waste of time, wasting their life here. And people don't want to live a life wasted. Okay. Yeah, they're moving on. I feel like people are now focusing on their life. I mean, the benefits of their life. So maybe what has happened here is that people are now looking, as a result of all this, they're now looking at what's important. Okay, their family, their home, okay, their inner self, their person, their person themselves, okay, maybe their spouse, their romantic partner, their children, okay, 10 of Cups, inner happiness. I feel like they're reflecting on what truly makes them happy and brings joy to their being and to their soul, and I want that. I feel like this kind of puts me in the mind of, might have been Leo's reading. I think that was Leo's reading that I did. Okay. It's just like there's an energy here of, I feel like there was an immature energy. I don't know what the end game was supposed to be. Okay. What the reward was supposed to be here. Okay. If they would be a part of this with this person, or maybe, like I said, maybe this person started this group or they interact with them, whatever. Okay. But there is no reward here. Again, and it's just like whatever the reward was, I think people now see that those were immature goals. Okay, it was an immature goal. What is important? The people I love and the people who love me. Okay, and I'm hearing in me loving myself. Okay, if this person is trying to keep people and it, don't go, don't walk away, it'll get better, I promise you, blah, blah, blah. People are not listening to that. It's like the party's over. Like I said here, with this community, 4 of Wands in reverse, as well as this, wow. I thought this was 3 Cups. This is a 5 of Cups here. Mourning. Okay. Yeah, this person is trying to tell people here, in other words, don't go, don't walk away. I promise it'll get better. Just give it time. Things will lighten up. So they're probably dealing with some heavy issues here. Okay. Things will lighten up. Okay. Don't regret it. Making promises that can't be kept. Because I feel like it's not true. It's based on things that are not true. It's based on a lie. This person is star in reverse. They presented themselves to be something that they're not. And there's no balance here. I feel like these people here in this community are giving, but they're not getting in return. Whatever the reward is, they're not getting that in return. I feel like this person here is telling these people, all right, just wait. Confirmation. Just wait. I got something else I can do. Just hold out. I'm going to show you. I'm the great and powerful. They're trying to present them. I know they're great and powerful. We all great and powerful. Shit. And I feel like that's what these people are coming to the knowledge of. Their own greatness and their own power, that they are their reward, that the people in their home is their reward, that their children, their spouse, their family, that they are that's the reward, that they themselves are the reward, that they are the abundance. They are the abundant. When they to start in their own life, their children, their home, their family, their friends, those that they know have their best interests at heart, that's the start of their lives, and that they are the start of their own show, not someone else who I feel like is taking from them. Because there's balance here, temperance in reverse. Maybe the only person who's getting rewarded and benefited is this star in reverse. Yeah. This person presents illusions. They have presented an illusion to these people, and they keep presenting illusions, or they're trying to. Okay. It might be at a point where people, I feel like people are like, I don't want to hear it no more. Okay. I don't want to be a part of this no more. Like this didn't do anything for me. This didn't build me up. This tore me down. It tore my home down, my family down. Lord, I hurt my apartment. I don't know. Did somebody lose some housing or something? Okay, being so invested in this that people actually invest money into it that should have been going into their home. Okay, the actual edifice, their house, their apartment, wherever they lived. Okay, and giving it into whatever this person's, this star in reverse, whatever their a community organization go or whatever it was. They again, the illusions, I don't know, they might be doing some, Lord, I just heard moon magic. Okay, so they might be doing some kind of magic to present illusions, to cast, put scales over the eyes of these people so that they cannot see, and their ears too, because I'm hearing, so they cannot hear. But I am hearing the party is over. This person may be now living in some kind of isolation. Okay. People are not accepting what they're saying anymore. They're moving away from it. I feel like what they might be trying to do now to keep people to stay I feel like they're saying that they're a high priestess divine. I can do magic for you. I can make things work for you. It's almost like they're begging at times. Like physically, like, throwing their body every which way. I promise, I can do it, Listen to me. Listen to my words. They're trying to tell these people that they're not against them, that, that they're for them, that they can help them. Just listen to me. Okay. See, for them to be in that state of mind is showing that they're getting a benefit out of having these people around, having this community. But this community is not getting a benefit out of it. And I'm hearing they're being lied to. This person is lying to them. I mean, they've been lying to them. And I feel like some of these people might have known that they were lying to them as well. Okay. But for whatever reason, sometimes, they just moved on ahead with it. Thinking again, they were going to get some, I'm hearing a blessing. Now, when people say blessed, be less, that's what they got out of it. Less. Okay. That's the blessing, okay, that they got out of it. Less, okay, than when they already were. Like I said, I think people may have invested actual money into this. Okay, a project I'm hearing. So some kind of project. Again, they're trying to tell them that they love them, that they're for them. I'm a high priestess. I can make things work for you. I can make things happen for you. Just please don't go. I'm not against you. I'm for you. I'm with you. Okay. Trying to tell them to just stay a little while longer. It's going to get better. Okay, I promise they'll get better. It'll be fun. We'll grow together. We'll have fun together. That's what I'm saying. It was a immature energy, like a childish energy. Like, let's just play type of energy. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with play. You got to play, but this don't sound like this was what you play with people's lives. And they play with their own lives. This person here, Ten of Swords upright, that they don't plan on doing anything any different than what they've always done. So if people have invested into this, and they, in whatever way, time, money, okay, whatever way they have invested, but they didn't get anything back, that's what's going to continue to happen. They're not going to ever get anything back. Reciprocate, I'm hearing. It will never be reciprocated. This person needs these people's energy. They need their time. I'm hearing equipment. I don't know. I heard something about a project. I don't know, actual equipment, or maybe just equipment of their, of their being in terms of energy, so on and so forth. Okay. They're not, this person is trying to make some kind of change happen in their life alone. It's not about these people. I'm hearing this, they don't care about these people. Lord Jesus. That's a habit growing up in church. Okay. Jesus. When you hear some of these stuff that's, crazy or whatnot, Jesus, calling on Jesus. Okay. But the reason I said it is because I heard, this person wants these people to suffer. In the end, this is only about this person. So this person is in opposition to these people. They want a fix. I'm hearing they want their fix. They want their high. Okay. I feel like the way they get their high is by people manifesting things for them, abundance for them. Okay, like do stuff for me, in other words, not them actually going and doing things for themselves. So they steal people's time, they steal their energy, they steal their wherewithal. They steal their entire being if they could. Everything that they're about. See, like I said, something about an apartment crashing or something like that. If people's personal lives were affected, their personal relationships with their significant others and so on and so forth, family, partner, etc., spouse, etc., this person gets some kind of high off of that. Okay. I mean, it magnifies their high, their being. They feel like it makes them feel like, all powerful, magnificent, like I'm better than you. It sounds like a cult. And it sounds like a cult leader. And, Libra, I don't know if you're part of this or people that are a part of this. Okay. If the people who are part of this, they may look at this and say, it's not a cult. Yeah, it is. And we just a group. Anything can become a cult. Read up on it. Read up on the, what is it called? The characteristics of what a cult is. This is it. And they may not have intended it for it to be this or anything like that, but that's what it is. The only person who's reaping any benefit off of this is this person. People's homes are falling apart. People's lives are falling apart. Again, it sounds like people may be losing money or something like that, putting money into it. Maybe, don't skip your mortgage payment or your monthly rent or whatever for no shit like this. This person, it is transformational for them because they want to grow. They want to be great. They want to be somebody. They don't want to be in bondage, but they don't mind other people being in bondage. Maybe this person here, and maybe they didn't, if this is a group that they formed, or like again, maybe it was just a friend group, okay, and it just kind of formed into this. This person, even this starting verse, they may never intended for it to become what it has become. I'm here, it's looking mighty bleak. Sad. This person, like I said, it's transformational for them. It makes them feel powerful. It makes them feel strong. And I'm here, it makes them feel rich. Here with this 9 of Cups in reverse, this person may have come from like a lack mentality, or maybe they didn't have a lot. Okay, and they wanted a lot. Okay, at the bottom of this card too is reward, which is interesting. 9 of Cups in reverse, this star card in reverse, both at the bottom of the card is reward. This is what this person was seeking. I mean, money, fame, recognition, renown, to be known. But with the 7 of Swords upright, look at this trickery. This person, this is what they're after. What was said earlier. To steal and manipulate. To get things only for them. Not for you. I heard not for the rest of the crew, okay? But for them and them alone. And here, again, people are walking away from this. It has messed with their stability. There are towers here happening in people's lives. Okay, and it's just not working. It's not working for this community, for the people in this. Look at this, Queen of Coins in reverse here. Luxury in reverse. This is what this person was after. Like I said, with the the 9 of Cups in reverse, reward coming. That's what they wanted to transform into. They're coming from a place of lack. Okay, I'm here. I want more money, so maybe just greed as well. Okay. They're going to take from you and keep it all for themselves here. This person here, I feel like. See, they was trying to act like they was all everything. When the bottom line was they were Queen of Coins in reverse, they're trying to act like they were an empress, like they were divine, as High Priestess upright, like they were a healer, Queen of Wands upright. Okay, with this 3 of Cups in reverse, again, the party's over. Nobody's buying the shit. Okay, they might have been in some distorted masculine energy with the King of Cups in reverse, acting like they were a spiritual guide to these people, and they're not. Again, Ace of Wands upright for power. King of Coins in reverse, both in reverse. King of Coins and Queen of Coins in reverse. Okay. Luxury, provider. If they're telling these people in this group that they can, whatever the reward is, would be a financial reward for them, that they could provide in whatever way a financial reward and blessing for them. Bullshit. Okay. There is no financial reward and blessing here. And again, with the 3 of Coins in reverse, people are starting to walk away. Okay. And I feel like they're starting to lose money here with the Page of Coins in reverse. Okay. And wow, people were curious. Okay, if that's what drew them in, they're not anymore. Like I said earlier, they're looking like, I want to hear it. Okay. I'm hearing it's the same old thing over and over again with the 5 of Swords upright. This person wants to win at all costs. They may feel like they're defeated. And this is their energy right here, this Devil card. They're obsessed with this. Okay. And they're determined that they're going to win something. I don't know what they're trying to win. Okay. Or just money. Okay. Anything else for Libra? But again, people are starting to see, waking up. Okay. I heard risk and reward. Okay, that might be one way they got them, telling them it was control. They're the control freak. The Emperor in reverse. They might be in, I don't know, I was feeling it was a feminine. So that's why I was saying all the queens in reverse, that's why I was saying They may be masculine and feminine and distorted masculine energy, or you understand? Okay, make it fit if it resonates for you. Okay, all right. I'm hearing the end of the road. I mean, that song by Boyz II Men. Although we've come to the end of the road, this person just can't let go. It's unnatural. It is. To want this to have this kind of dominion, I'm hearing, over people's lives. And it ain't a cult. We just friends. No. Here from the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle, Sacral Chakra. The frequency of the Sacral Chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. Listen, I'm going to tell you one thing. If this person is doing some little witchy poo on the side, like I said, presenting illusions, and through magic and whatnot, this person may be fucking around with people's sacral chakra who's in this group. All right, siphoning up off of it, okay, to keep you in, to keep you roped in. I certainly hope that resonated with some Libra. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe to those who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here. I am the Monad Tarot. You all have favor. Peace.